Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one we're going to be taking a look at ZHogan, the Unmortal, and what I think is probably my best build for him. That's feud ready anyway. You could do better if you wanted to use Leo here, but he's super rare, so I don't want to use him. There's a lot of different ways you could do this. The moment isn't going to help this any. It's a showdown moment. Basically, Hogan can do some things, and I'm going to go over that. There's a bunch of different potential plate combos you can possibly use, and that'll be kind of up to what you have. It's all sort of similar. The one I'm going to end up using for this one is Sheriff's Badge and Nightmare Plate. Also really liked the Fearless Leader skill plate and the Pyro Princess skill plate combo. You can also do Jade Plate here and combo with the May Plate up here. There's literally a lot of different ways. I think this is probably consistently the best I did. And so the movesets are hulking up, 5 MP red, choose 3 rows to make into multiply gems, scoop slam, 5 MP black, choose 5 gems to make into wilds, and the giant elbow drop, choose 4 gems to make into reds at 7 MP. Entourage, we're going to run with Woods and Butch. That makes both moves loaded, that's 4 and 4. And your turn is 5, so both are loaded turn 1 and feud. NWO Hogan, so we only need a 3 matchy match to recycle both of them. And then Gunther to buff the multiply gems in this case. So let's take a look. This is him at silver, so you can straight up double the damage based on what we have equipped. 100% strap, Fury 2s. So, we are going to drop this. I think let's go. Wildcards are interesting for doing matching. When it works out, you can do some fun stuff. But it is kind of, at times, sort of like risky almost, because you can get, like if we go here, we're going to get a green match and a red match. It's just kind of, it's fun, but it's kind of funky too. Here we'll just get the black match we want, but we would get the blue there, so we can't do that. So probably go like this. And like that. And that'll recycle both moves. And also fill the red up. Now, why is the red important? Because to get the Sheriff's Badge to proc, we need like 15 reds. Multiplies work, or wildcards work kind of interesting too. So there's that. We're going to go ahead and set up like there, and then there, I think, with our red gems. And then we're going to do a bunch of wilds. Here, here, and 3 there. And this should do what we need it to. And here come all the yellows. And it's 24 million reduced to 22 million. Sammy's going to kick out because he's gold. That would have been 48 million. We'll see if I can get it loaded again. So he's really close. Just slightly short. If they would give him a moment where it added like 4 or 5 multiply gems, then this would be really cool. Like, in my opinion, this would be really fun. So it's very close. It's kind of borderline. You could obviously use a Seance and red gems as well. There's just a ton of different combos. It would be much better with a tour build. If you did this with like a tour build, you could hit crazy hard, but you guys know me, I'm not really interested in that. So, yeah, there's our 3 there, and then let's do our 3 here, I guess. See what happens. Go. Do our red choosy. Oh, and then let's let's go here and there. That. See how we come out here. Boom. That was 20 million reduced to 19. That'd be 40 million at gold. Like I said, it's really close. It is interesting because there's so many plate combos and things you could do. With those wild cards, you can basically set whatever plate you want off. So it's kind of... I feel like you guys could do more with this potentially, depending on your setup and what you all have on your roster. Just for the science, I will go ahead and do this. I don't particularly like it because it's super rare, but here. Because I know there's a ton of big Hogan marks out there. And this is a video I've been asked a couple times to do. Oh, good. This lets me show you the cool thing. Well, yeah, I guess. The cool thing about the wild card, but that's also going to give us a... You know what? I don't care. So one of the neat things about the wild card, and I might cascade because I'm going to show you this, is if you put them here, like this, you get the black and the red match. We're also going to get the blue here, which is not ideal, but it's kind of cool that on 2 wild cards, you can go ahead and refill all of your moves. So that's kind of fun, I think. Red gems, let's do that. And let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. You can see with that, we managed to do a 30 million hit, which would be 60 million at gold. And now it's getting it done. But that's super duper rare. And the first set, much less rare. Not super hard to set up. That coach obviously is hard. So anyway, I do think this is probably my top feud build for Hogan. If you had a multiply boost, or in this case a yellow boost with these particular plates, you would probably be able to run it as well. So there's that. Also, if you use the blues, I can, you know what, let me show you guys that one too. Let me switch the plates and show you that one. Because that's got an interesting mechanic with the wild card that maybe a lot of people don't know about. So let's go to Fearless Leader. I didn't plan on this necessarily, but and you could also do the same thing with you know what? We're actually, instead of Fearless Leader, we're gonna go Real American. But you can use Fearless Leader too. With the Pyro Princess plate. We're getting the multiplies out twice, so we're getting a double proc, and blue is his primary color. So, excuse me. This one, the third move, doesn't really matter, by the way. So blue gems are 100k. They're up a little bit, 119, 699. Now we're going to go ahead and hopefully refill our red and black without cascading. And we do. Sorry, McMenemy. Multiplies out again. And then we only need to match 4 red gems, which is going to be super easy. Now, there's an interesting mechanic when you make a 5 match with a wild card and also have a 5 or a wild card left. So there's our 5 match, right? Now if we put somewhere where I won't cascade a wild card right here, we should get the chuck 10 plate to chuck twice and get 20 blue gems. There's the first one, okay. There's the second one, okay. And that did 17 million, but it's easier to miss because it's only chucking 20 gems, where the yellow, even though it's his primary color and hits harder, where the sheriff's badge chucks 30 gems, so you hit a lot more multiply gems. So it's kind of, I guess 6 of this, half a dozen of the other sort of saying, whichever. I feel like the first one I showed you is more consistent. This one has potential to hit harder. But this one also has bigger potential to miss. We're going to have more multiplies down here too. Boom, boom, and boom. And actually, let's do it this way. Why not? First one. And there's your second one. And that did 28, reduced to 26 million. So yeah, that would be my top build. And that's just showing you there's a ton of different plate combos you could come up with, depending what you want to do. And also a lot of trainer options too. So I think it's really interesting. It's super close to being awesome, but I know there's a lot of Hogan marks out there. So I do expect people to come up with some really good feud stuff that's potentially better than this. This will just give you the idea behind how it works. So let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching and good luck out there. It's pretty fun, actually. I kind of like this build.